This is a software development lifecycle that supports open source software development, searching for code to use within applications from the community, selecting that code based on different policies and metadata that is used to find and select that type of software, approving that code based on some organizational control policies. Each organization should have one. You should look at this carefully and understand what policy your organization follows. And then building the approved code using a set of preferred tools, validating that code, that only the authorized code is used, and then monitoring the code usage and the impact across potentially many complex applications. That's kind of the development life cycle. Of course, you in your organization, you should tailor this to your specific project application, and this is actually very important to do, that you look at this and have a process in place that governs your use of open source software. So it's becoming an open source or a multi-source world. We have outsourced code development that you may need to use, commercial third-party software, now open source software that could come from individuals or universities or corporate developers. There's both code and obligations that govern that. Of course, there's internally developed code from potentially a global site. We talked about that as well, or we'll talk more about managing global and virtual teams. That is all part of your software application. There's tools and processes that come into place. So open source is a necessary component, really, of all organizations' supply chain strategies. It's an essential way to manage cost, also to mitigate some third-party dependencies, and this is so the ecosystem of where you get your software from and how you manage it is broadening. And as a project manager, you really need to know how to put the processes in place and to manage this effectively, both for project quality and time to market reasons and even legal reasons now.